Hello, my lovelies, and welcome to my show, Christina Explores. Follow me around the Houston area as I learn people's stories, all while experiencing the eats, entertainment, and everything in between. Let's go. Do you love trying new cuisine? Get ready for a culinary adventure where we will shine the spotlight on Chopnblok, a pop-up restaurant that creates a West African culinary experience for Houstonians. But first, pause this video and hit the like button if you love trying new foods. I had the honor of meeting owner Ope and culinary creative Bethany to learn more about their goal to share the beauty of West African culture through food. Shall we meet them? I am here with Ope and Bethany from the West African Cuisine pop-up experience here in Houston. Guys, thank you so much for being with me today.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm really happy to dive into the story behind this amazing experience that you guys create for Houstonians. I do want to ask you guys a fun question. Okay. We'll do ladies first. Bethany, if you can trade places with one person in your family, who would that person be and why?
I think would be my mom, because besides being like one of the most beautiful women in the whole entire world, she is hardworking, extremely resilient, extremely driven, motivated, and she's just a great woman's woman. That's easy.
Well, shout out to Bethany's mom.
Shout out to you, mommy.
Woo woo! And then for Ope, what is something that you would like to learn in the future?
Oh, something I'd like to learn in the future. Yes. I really want to learn how to step up my yoga game. I was a former athlete in college, and I've noticed that my flexibility has gone out the door. So food probably doesn't help as much, but if I can just learn how to step up my yoga game, you know, I'll be a little better.
Now, what sport did you play?
Play football.
Okay.
Yeah, so nice. I played defensive end in college up in Northeast Missouri State.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Oh, wonderful. Good luck on your yoga exploration.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome. I want to let our viewers know that I have this delicious bowl of food in front of me, and so I just want you guys to explain what I am about to partake before I demolish this.
You want to explain it, Bethany?
Yeah, so this is one of a few other bowls that we have. It's called the Trad Bowl. This is the OG bowl, the original.
Ooh, OG.
The first one.
Yeah.
What's in there is, at the base, we have what we call jollof jambalaya, which is our marriage between West African jollof rice, which is a dish that we have there, and the southern jambalaya dish that is over here, and that's how we put that together. So it's the smokiness and the richness from like jollof rice, and then the sausage and the vegetables and everything else from jambalaya at the bottom. At the top we have some plantains, that's stewed plantains. We make like a traditional stew. We fry some plantains and just kind of like put that together. On the side you have some Brussels sprouts and cauliflowers with a twist. So there's this spice in Nigeria or in other parts of Africa too called yaji. And it's kind of like a blend of different like lovely spices and peanuts, and we kind of just like toss that in there. So that's our yaji vegetables, and then we have some nice, real good old chicken.
Good old chicken.
Good old chicken. Seal the deal.
I can't help it any longer. Can I try it?
Go ahead. It's all good when you like mix it all around.
Okay, should I mix it all around right now?
Yeah, it's a bowl. Go ahead and enjoy it. Get the flavors to marry together.
Let me go ahead and mix that up. All right, let me get a good bite here. Here goes.
It's a good sign.
Oh my god, this is delicious.
Yeah, glad you enjoy it.
I love it. I like the spiciness that you have. The smokiness is also so delicious because it adds another depth of flavor to it. And then I love Brussels sprouts. Let me get a bite of the chicken.
Good old chicken.
Good old chicken.
The spice, so good.
So you got to wash it down with our one of our signature juices. This is called Ope Palmer.
Ope Palmer?
Ope Palmer. So in West African slang, it's a pidgin English that we speak, and the word Ope means like boss or chief.
Okay.
So it's kind of like an Arnold Palmer, but we use hibiscus, which is a West African flower, and that's where you get that red tint. So it's fresh hibiscus blended with fresh lemonade. Married together, we put a little bit of swagger, some vibranium in there.
Vibranium?
So you go ahead and enjoy it.
Wakanda forever.
There we go.
I can't believe I just said that.
It is delicious. As we continue chatting, I'm just gonna continue eating.
Go ahead.
What made you have the idea to bring West African cuisine to Houston?
You know, I always say it's January 18th of 2017 was when Beth thought of, okay, let's go ahead and act on this. Growing up in Houston, the large West African community, just kind of when immigration patterns and so on happened. There's a generation of young folks like ourselves who grew up in this society, and we had norms at home. It's kind of like any immigrant community, right? You have norms at home, and then you step out of the house. And in our case, you know, I felt like a lot of what we held near and dear to our heart in terms of our culture wasn't necessarily as accessible as we would want it to be. We've had experience, you know, living in different parts of the world, and I always would run into the same question of, why do I always have to go out of my way to go and seek out, you know, the foods and flavors and so on that I grew up eating? It was just on that day I saw a sign for an Italian street kitchen, and I said, you know what, that's what it is, right? If we went ahead and created the first West African-inspired contemporary restaurant concept that can share the beauty of West African culture through a language that everyone receives, which is food. Ever since then, just kind of thought about what's the best way to make it happen, and that's how our pop-up series came into play as an easy way to share the vision with a lot of people, get feedback, and make sure that we build it the correct way.
What made you decide particularly on the pop-up experience, and what do you want to provide for your customers who decide to take part?
Honestly, it's a great environment. Houston has such an awesome culinary scene, and when it comes to pop-ups, we find that to be a unique twist to how people get to enjoy the diversity in our culinary field. With our pop-ups, we always want to make sure that we not only bring out great food and get feedback from our guests on what we can do to improve as well as what they are enjoying, but we want to also make sure that there's education embedded in there and just an overall great experience. We tend to have live music at times. We tend to have you know, different booklets such as these, which give you a bit more context as to the significance of the different foods that you're eating. So yeah, we call it our Chopped and Stewed Kitchen Series, in homage to Houston, chopped and screwed. But chopped and stewed, it's like Bethany said, it's a marriage between local communities and West African culture, and that's what you get.
I was doing some research on my own, and I saw that there are 16 countries in West Africa. You try and marry all 16 food techniques.
We are still building and growing, so for right now, a lot of the dishes that we have, you will see we pull a lot from Nigeria. Our heritage is Nigerian, so we pull a lot from Nigeria. We also pull from Ghana. A little bit of Senegal. So we're still, like I said, we're still growing in terms of creating bowls and the dishes. But so far, those are like the two main ones would be Nigeria and Ghana. But as we're creating, we're definitely drawing in, because it's not just one thing, right? We want other people to be able to come in and to be able to feel familiar. Like, oh, I might not be Nigerian. This resonates with me.
If someone's wanting to attend one of your pop-up events, how can they go about doing that?
Check us out at Chopnblok. We do have a link there, and it will lead you to the website, right?
Yeah, so let's spell it for them so they can put some respect on the name. It's CHOPNBLOK_. And yeah, if you look in our Instagram, or you can actually just go to chopnblok.co. There's tons of links where you can get access to get onto one of our future dinner lists.
Awesome, thanks for sharing, guys. And then one last thing, what are we gonna do today?
Today we're gonna go meet up with some of the block. So we call, you know, our followers our block. And we don't always do this. We actually very rarely do this, but on occasion we'll actually deliver some food to them. So we're gonna go ahead and pop up on a few people, take the pop-up on the road, and bless them with some trad bowls for lunch today. So
okay, great.
Actually, Christina, you're gonna make the deliveries for us today.
Yay!
It should be fun.
I'm all for that. Let's do it. Well, y'all, when I first reached out to Ope, I was not expecting to have the opportunity to ride along with him and deliver lunch to some of the block members. Get it? Chopnblok, the block? Anyway, off we went. How's this gonna work? Oh, well, you're gonna call him first.
I'm gonna call him.
Okay.
Nice guy.
Okay.
His name is Chike.
Chike.
Chike is a former dinner guest of ours.
Okay.
So yeah, just essentially just walk up to him. I told him that
And
we're
give
gonna
him
be.
the food?
Yeah, I told him we're gonna be recording. Should be coming out here in a second. So.
Okay. Special delivery. How are you? I have your delivery for today.
Awesome.
I know I'm not Opie.
Hey, nice.
You're doing a good job today, though.
Doing an amazing job. It was awesome. It was awesome. Thank you.
Wonderful. Can you tell us your name?
Chike.
Chike. Awesome. So why do you love Chopnblok?
I'm, Nigerian heritage, first generation Nigerian.
Yeah.
And I've just been in that atmosphere of, Nigerian food all my life. But as I got older, it got harder to be able to obtain because I'd have to go back home and I'd have to, go to a Nigerian party or the African party. But now I'm, I like this because now I'm able to not only mix West African culture, it's easier for me to get access to. The accessibility is the one that makes it the most efficient for me, and I love it.
Wonderful. Chike, I know you're ready to devour that box. I had one not too long ago, so I know you're waiting for it, but I really appreciate your time today, and thanks for letting me replace Opie.
No
well, I mean,
problem.
I haven't replaced him. He's literally like right here.
No
so
problem. This is what I've been waiting for. No problem.
You're welcome. What a pleasure it was to meet my first block member, Chike. We hopped back on the road, and this time we had some fun and did some good old carpool karaoke. I'm so bad with song names. We could sing Holiday by Madonna.
That's gonna be all you.
We could sing.
Do you know "Pour Me Water"?
I know the song. Like I can't sing all the way.
But you can do,
I know
do the chorus, right?
Yeah.
Pour me water. What kind of water? Then you'll say holy water.
Okay. Okay.
Holy water.
Yeah.
It's a boy easy.
It's E. Kelly.
Oh, baby, pour me water.
What kind of water?
Holy water. Make you quench my fever. It's a vibe. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like when you said like the ride along, I was like, oh, carpool karaoke,
Yes.
clutch. So, Fourth and Nomad is a couple. We're gonna meet. I don't know if Andy's gonna be there, but he's the guy in Morgan with his wife. They open up a store, yeah.
That's so neat. Hi, Morgan. I'm Christina. Nice to meet you. I have a delivery for you. I'm gonna pretend to be Opie for today. A lovely trad bowl. I know, it's so good. I tried it today for the first time and I was blown away.
It's so good. I love the drinks. So tasty.
Hey,
Yeah.
So we have Christina here today. She spent some time with me earlier today, so we just figured we would introduce her to some of our former dinner guests.
What do you love about Chopnblok?
I love that it feels so just good and genuine. Like you could tell it's made with love.
Yeah.
Also, I just think the flavors are really interesting. As someone that doesn't know much about like West African food, I find it so dang good. So I love it.
Me too.
I also just love the atmosphere too of like the pop-up restaurants. I think they're super fun.
Yeah, I think it's a really neat concept. So I really like that it's been introduced to the community too. And congrats on opening up your store next door.
Well, thank you. We're very excited. We should be open in about 3 weeks now.
Okay. And I hope you enjoy your meal.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're
Thank
welcome.
y'all.
I started getting the hang of it and really enjoyed getting acquainted with Morgan. We had one last stop.
So Christina,
Yes.
we are going to, I just want to make sure you are able to let them know what they're having today. You just
Exactly.
had it earlier. So
I
let's
did
see
just
if,
have it earlier.
Pop quiz, let's see if you know.
Okay, right here you have this fusion of delicious ingredients. We have our jollof rice here. Then we have our yaji spiced vegetables.
Okay.
Stewed plantains, and then we have delicious chicken. Earlier we had Bethany describe this as good old chicken, but I know that there's a special spice that you guys use for it, and what was that
It's
again?
our block chicken.
Our block chicken.
Block
chicken.
chicken. There you go.
B-L-O-K.
Yes, put some respect on that, right?
Chicken. I really wish that I could devour this box again, but you know, we gotta deliver it. So we're gonna go meet our next lucky client.
Cool, let's go do it.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so we're gonna actually meet with Annalise today.
Oh, nice.
Annalise, what's going on, girl?
Hey,
How we doing?
Annalise. How are you?
Good.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Annalise is one of the sworn members of our block. She's one of our great followers. She's been to a couple of our dinners. She's actually fairly new to Houston, so it's been great to share this with her. But you know, I figured we'd bring her some lunch. Actually, you're doing the deliveries today, so you can get to know who she is.
Yes, I am Ope for today. So here's your trad bowl. You have to go ahead and have this delicious Oga Palmer, which I mean, you probably already had that, right? Yeah, this is my first time having it, so I'm like, well, you have to have this. Everybody's like, I've already tried this drink before, and I know it's amazing, so.
During the pop-up dinners, you get the spiked ones too. So.
Ooh, I heard about those, so I'm gonna have to try those. So what do you love most about the experience that you have whenever you try out this delicious Chopnblok food?
Yeah, I mean, I've been to 2 of the pop-up dinners, and it's just a really unique flavor. It's like really filling, but it's not heavy, and I feel like you don't really see a lot of other food like it out there. I mean, we've got a ton of great restaurants here in Houston. I'm fairly new to the area, so I've been enjoying, you know, the food scene, but I really feel like this is pretty unique, and it's just fun. It's just every pop-up dinner has been kind of like all the different, you know, from the little bites to the main dish, the dessert, everything's just really, really nice.
Absolutely. I hope that you enjoy this meal today, and it was really nice meeting you.
You too.
And thanks for making the connection today, Ope.
Absolutely. I'm glad we were able to make it happen.
Yeah, me too.
Maybe it's the next pop-up dinner too.
Thank you so much. Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you.
It was lovely meeting Annalise. In fact, all of the block members are extraordinary people. Ope is a connector, and his why is to fuse cultures and bring people together through a unique culinary and educational experience. What's your why? Why do you do the things you do? Have you thought about that lately? I challenge you to define your why and let it reinvigorate your life. If you desire to expand your palate, or if you're wanting a dining experience that's fresh, honest, friendly, and flavorful, do 2 things. First, add Chopnblok on Instagram, and second, visit their website and sign up to receive notifications for when the next restaurant takeover or pop-up will happen. All of the information is in the description below. You've made it to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the little bell icon below so you're notified every time I post a new video. Also, spread the love and share with your friends. If you have any suggestions for where I should visit next in the Houston area, be sure to leave a comment below. Until next time, peace and blessings. Mwah, mwah. Bye.